Hey everybody, and we're back for part 5 of Let's Play Invisible Ink. So let's pick our save from last time, and we are on the second day. Yay. This is the furthest that I've ever gotten, so Central tells us the corporations are getting nervous, and so am I. Let's go over to Lima here. Actually, let's see what's nearby. I think I might go to Lima because it's pretty close by. It's got captured agents as well as collaterals. We're already maxed out as far as agents go, so maybe we won't get any more agents. But if it's profitable, why not? Havana's heavily guarded. That could be a little scary because we've lost agents there before. Not in this run, of course, but other times. And a nanofab vestibule. If I get a ton of money, maybe from Lima, then I can go run over there and do that. So I'll go to Lima.
It looks like we found a hole in their security here.
Okay.
There is a detention facility on the ground. Keep an eye open for agents.
So pretty much same time as when we picked up Banks and Shaylin 11. We're just going to run in, grab this guy, and get out of there. Sorry about that. Got some coffee. So, back to our cool loading screen. And this time, as far as comics goes, I figured I'd be a little bit less disjointed. Just a little bit more jointed, if you will. So last time we were talking about Captain America. This time I figured we'd talk about something that's a little more in one spot. Before I do that, see a door over here that needs a pass card, so I'll have Banks run over there, and she'll be on duty for that one. Ooh, we have a guy with no armor and a guy with a little bit of armor. And she can't get through that, so she will just hang out here and wait for him to move. International can run down here. She can check this out. And there's a terminal. That's cool. So she will go absorb this power. But I kind of want her to just hang low and cover just in case a guy slips in. Although a guy might slip in from here, so I want Deckard to kind of go hang over there and guard that area. And then additionally, I'm a little afraid of where this guy is going, because he might run in here and goof this whole thing up if Deckard comes in the way. So, actually, maybe he won't. Won't take that chance. So, Shalem will keep an eye on this door over here, and Deckard will keep an eye on this door over here. And that way, pretty much everyone's happy. So go on reaction, and we can pierce armor here if we need to. I really could have just had Banks unlock the door, come back, Deckard run in, and knock him out. Except that he's facing right at us, so that wouldn't have worked. So I think we're doing the right thing. Yeah, that's good. And we'll call that a round. Let's check out if anything's got any idea. Half of a laser fence. So once we get the other half, we can turn that on and off. And some people like to use this to fry guys, like guards that come through here, but that kind of is not optimal also because that will raise the alarm, which is not very sneaky. Put him on melee reaction. And actually, we'll have her hide behind this just in case. Okay, cool. So he's gonna leave, so we can come in here and knock this guy out, and hopefully drag him back. Nice. Go, Banks, go! So, this guy out. And drag body. And then just enough movement points to take care of that nicely. Actually, quite a lot of extra movement points. So we're going to take some money, and we're going to sit on him for a moment, because this guy's going to come back here in a little while. International is going to chill out by this door and see if there's any electronics on the other side that we can hack. We know there's that laser field over there, so we might want to go over there. Security cameras are good because we can see what's going on, so now we know Shaylin doesn't need to go in there and waste anyone's time doing that. So he will fall back. And really all the action's going on over here, it seems. So we know, or we could probably presume that at least this part of the map is clear. Zoom in a little bit. At least this part of the map is clear. This guy's going to come bust in, so I can have Deckard come in and just wait on that. Deckard will go on melee reaction. And Shalem will come in here and he will wait here. Just in case something weird happens, he can just run out of the way. Or just do it right now. Okay, so console database. And I have just enough power to take all of these. But I'll go a little more min-maxy, switch over to my dagger. It only costs 1 power and it'll knock this whole thing out. And then I'll switch back to the lockpick. And now I know about a couple more consoles. So I can only use this dagger once every 5 turns, but that's cool. We'll use it as often as possible to save ourselves power, since power is a bit of a commodity for us. So Banks still has quite a lot of movement. So I'm thinking, just pin this guy. This is Banks's custom paralyzer. So he's out for 2 turns. We're going to apply it. Now he's out for 5 turns. Way better. So really I shouldn't move that guy in the first place, but whatever, not a huge deal. And Banks is going to chill out right here. And I don't think any guys are going to come here, but that's kind of a little risky also. And International doesn't really have to chill out there because we know there's no people around. And she's a little too far away, so she can't actually hack that console. That's cool. And Deckard is on melee reaction. So, kind of a different comic we were talking about checking out this time is Cyclops. So Cyclops is pretty good. It is written by Greg Rucka. Artists have been changing. Actually, Rucka might be off of it pretty soon, but it's pretty good. So what happens there is Cyclops gets taken from, Nervous Disruptor 3, Armor Piercing 2. That's really good. And money. And I need to carry more stuff. So he's going to probably drop this Nervous Disruptor 3. 2 turn cooldown. This is really good. I'm going to leave this on Deckard, and I'm going to drop this. And then pick up this pass card. So, Nervous Disruptor 2 gets dropped. Shaylin can pick that up because he has that busted Neural Disruptor, and then he can pierce armor too, which is nice. And yeah, so I need to find that pass card. So back in all new X-Men, Beast goes back to the past and grabs the original X-Men, the original 5: Jean Grey, Scott, Cyclops, Iceman, Angel, and himself. And so he brings them back to kind of try to bring Cyclops to the current day around, because he's kind of gone off. I like the way Cyclops has gone recently, but some people say they don't like how he's gone. He's kind of gone like a Che Guevara kind of revolutionary style. So he's kind of tired of the way, he's kind of tired of the way that mutants have been treated, and he's going to do something about it. So, good for him. Living action. Sweetie, my cat is pawing at me here in the background, which is getting me a little distracted. It's okay. So, do I really want, I might want Banks to actually take this Neural Disruptor. Nah. I told Shayla I'd give it to him. So Shayla will take it. And Banks will chill out by this door over here. And I kind of want to see what's over here too. Might be more guys. Surprisingly not. So International's going to run in, grab some power, basically just run out. Hey, sweetie. Cat is still scratching at me. Cat wants something. I'm not really sure what it is. She has food and water. Maybe she just needs love. Maybe. So, 2 movement points left here. I kind of don't want this guy to wake up anytime soon. So I could have used Banks' secret recipe on this guy. And that would have kept him down for another 2 turns. So I'm going to run over to this detention center ASAP. Because if it's a prisoner who is not one of our guys, which it probably isn't because we have them all, those guys move really slow. So finding the elevator is top priority, and getting the heck out of here is pretty high priority too. So I kind of want to get this guy, because he has armor on, and just drag him and dump him in this room. Or just sit on him as long as possible. Not really sure yet. So Cyclops from the past gets taken to the present. And he kind of is dealing with how his life is, how he's turned out to be, and he's not too thrilled about it. I like it, he's not too thrilled about it. So he meets his dad, Corsair, in space, and that's also in all new X-Men. and he decides that he is going to... Ooh. Okay, so it is a regular Schmucky prisoner, which we expected. This guy does not see us, and I can turn on my cloak and try to slip behind this guy. Or he just sees us. We could also just wait and then just give him a whack. And he's a captain, and it doesn't really matter if he has armor, because he can just knock right through it. So I'm kind of thinking, well, last time he kind of stopped around here, so it took like 2 turns. So I could just slip behind him and then knock him out, which I'm going to do. I'm going to slip right, like last time he got right around here. So I'm just going to walk right over here. This is a little riskier in case he stops somewhere else or just doesn't move at all, but we know he's going to move over here. Like we know he's going to stop literally right there. And this is going to keep us cloaked all turn. So I'm going to hack this. And we still are a little low on power, but that's okay. And then Shalen's going to keep this guy pinned down. Banks is going to peek through this door. Ooh. A lot of stuff going on here. Okay, so pop this safe real quick. And International now will follow up on this side. Maybe if you can get a quick peek, I don't think there's anybody over there. I don't see any red spheres of, or cones of sight. So I think we're okay. Keep this guy going. This guy's going to run back. This guy is going to run back. This room will probably be pretty clear unless I do something silly like open this door, which I shouldn't do since I need another turn on that. If I could open this door, didn't do anything. It's okay. Banks is doing pretty well. Everyone is on cloud 9. Maybe we should just go on Overwatch. Or melee reaction. It's okay. Boop, boop. So Cyclops meets his dad in space, and that's all new X-Men. I think it's 21 through 24. There's a crossover with Guardians of the Galaxy there. So that's pretty good. Check it out. So he decides he should go off with his dad, because he never really got to spend time with his dad because he was an orphan. And it's kind of about their quests together in space. So it's like a sci-fi, I wouldn't say coming of age story, kind of coming of age, because Cyclops is young. He's not quite jaded like older Cyclops, and kind of just wants to figure out why his dad left him and get answers about that. I don't know who you are, but if you get me out of here, you won't regret it. And he has wealthy benefactors. That is the kind of benefactors you want, wealthy benefactors. So the captain's out for 6 turns because he's a very sleepy guy. So that's good. So I don't need to like drug him or anything. And don't want to get spotted by a security camera. So that's some good thinking there. So Cyclops is on a tour of time and space with his dad. Not too much time, mostly just space. And I can't get over to that guy. So I've got 2 people over here, thanks to International. They're both going to just chill out and start siphoning power, basically. Ooh, attempt to hack the program, turn off the console, and jack out. So I'm going to turn it off because I don't have the 2 power, and I won't get any power. So that kind of sucks, but that's okay. And then Banks is going to slam through here, close this door, and she's going to find a nice spot to hide, because these 2 guys will be back later. 3 power, and we'll get some bank info. I've always kind of wondered about the first option, which says read the company approved list of means, but I feel like that probably just means I don't get anything. So I've never really clicked on it. And the third option is where's the ammo at? And usually you find some ammo like duct taped to the console. So, oh hi Kitty. Seems like she just wanted love after all. So Shalen's going to keep sitting on this guy. I kind of feel like I kind of feel like Shalen's in a good spot. So he'll just keep sitting there. And everyone's having a good time. Except if a guy walks through here. In which case I'll be having a pretty bad time. But I've got med gel, so I can just revive her if I need to. So, everything is awesome. So it's only been out for 4 issues or so. It's switching writers and artists. It already switched artists in the latest issue. That was a little spooky. And I'm actually enjoying it a lot. And there's nothing here. Okay, that's kind of a little bit of a waste, but it's not a huge deal. This prisoner is going to book it. We kind of see Corsair, Cyclops' dad was supposed to be dead. We kind of see, well, why is he not dead? What's going on there? Yeah, I'm totally going to book it over there. So I don't want to run this way because I'm going to just run right into enemy sight, which is not good. I'm going to try the sneakier way. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Or maybe I can't get there in that much AP. I have 9 AP, so I should be able to do this pretty easily. There we go. So I have less AP than the game wanted to give me, but I'm not going to give it this way, which makes me a little bit more comfortable. Take some quick money, and then sneak up behind this guy and knock him out too. And probably these guys will all just be sitting until somebody finds the elevator, probably Deckard. And I don't think any other guys are going to come sneaking here. We should be okay. Like at level 2 maybe, or 3, guys will sneak in over here. Someone needs to come rob this safe. But I kind of think we're good. Maybe Shaylin will start running up here since this guy is knocked out for another 2 turns? 2 turns. So if I can get the prisoner, and I can get Deckard out here in 2 turns, which is a little optimistic. So I'll have him go here, drop him. And then we'll start just running this way. And this laser fence didn't really do a whole lot either, which is kind of surprising. So Cyclops has to figure out why his dad's not dead, kind of reestablish that relationship, and get to know the dad that he never had. It's nice so far. I'm going to do some quick peeky. I'm going to hope there's no actual guy here. And it isn't, so we're good. And there is the possibility to get some money, but I'm not really thrilled about that payment program. And I don't have any ways to get around that at the moment. And I could just run up here, get the safe, but I'm not going to try to do that. This guy can't run at all. That's why he moves so slow. And these guys are going to start closing doors behind them. Except for maybe this way, because leading them in the wrong direction is perfectly fine. Oh, maybe he shouldn't be running, because there's a guy right here. He's definitely just going to open that door next turn around. So, Shaylin will go here. He can sit on melee reaction. Deckard can come sit on this guy. And everybody's just sitting on people. It will be pretty soon here. And this guy definitely needs to be using all of his AP every turn. Otherwise, we're going to be in a bad spot. Well, it's pretty good, actually. Actually, I thought it'd be more min-maxy. International can run here. Scan for some devices on this side. Didn't really find anything, so I didn't give her too much of a space to do it. And then just come back and sit on this guy again. And I think we're good. Beep, beep. Actually, a different way to go min-max on that would have been to use Banks' recipe on this guy. Use it. And now he's out for way longer. And now Banks can just go exploring. So Banks can go run over here, get through this door, hack this camera. There we go. Cash money. And she needs another turn to cool down on that neural disruptor, so I'm not going to have her lure the guard over yet. But let's find our prisoner, because he is the slow guy here. Shaylin is going to no longer sit on this guy. Well, maybe we'll just drag him back into the room. Dump him. And then he'll start booking it this way. But I am a little concerned that this prisoner moves so slow that this guy is just going to get shot again or something. But we'll risk it. Okay, Deckard's going to run like all hell. And this is a little dramatic. Because all it does is lure enemies towards us, possibly from this unknown room. That's okay. We're having a good time here. International. She really could just run up and check up on this. But Deckard's here, so we're fine. Banks is fine. Someone needs to check out the safe eventually. And we're good to go.
Reinforcements arrived.
Oh no. Ooh, I got really lucky there. If he had come the other way, I probably could have ran out of the way, but if he ran into that door, I would have been in trouble. Okay, so this is exactly what I want. An elevator that's close by, no bad guys around. Because technically I'm the bad guy? No guys around. I say guys, I don't think there's any female guards, which is fine. So I really should be closing these doors behind me, which I'm not doing. It's okay. All the doors seem to be closed. This prisoner is just going to book it to the exit. Deckard, I think, has to leave last, otherwise otherwise the level ends. And this guy is out for another turn. And so this is considered still watched. I did see that. Did you see that? That's what the game said. And then I will go on melee reaction, and I'm going to pop this guy on the next turn. And then I should be able to come into the safe. Get some power. Sorry for the burping, if you guys can hear that. My first cup of coffee this morning. And it should be good. So Deckard is good. Really, everybody is. Do I really want to check out this room before I leave? Like, I feel like I'm kind of giving Banks a little too much to do on her own here. So I'm going to do that. Shalem will keep this guy guarded, keep everything cool here, and really everyone else is awesome. Banks is on melee reaction. Sometimes I forget to just put people on melee reaction, and that causes a bad time. So currently Cyclops is stranded on a planet with his dad. Their ship is totally boned. And I could be a little risky and start running. So I feel like there's not anybody left in this place. And this is kind of a silly thing to do on the off chance I was wrong. But I think it's okay. Let's look at some corporate intelligence here or something. Yes! My lucky day, corporate intelligence. And staying in the middle of this hall is not a great idea just in case the guy comes in. That's okay. Really getting this guy out of here as fast as possible is my top concern. Because he's going to come back. He's going to start snooping this area. Both these guys are going to come back. Maybe I should have slowed down a little bit more. Probably not a huge concern. Unless it is, in which case I'm bummed. So I could start leaving doors open over here to try to lure these guys out. But that's probably not how this works. So Shalem will come over here, and he will keep an eye on this. Deckard doesn't need to check us out anymore. Deckard was going to come over here. And I kind of assumed that there were no guys here, based on no evidence. So I'm going to follow up with that, be consistent. You can see the red here inside of this safe means there's something there. So that's kind of useful in case you just forget if something's there. No corporate intelligence, that's okay. And because I assumed there was no guys there, I'm going to just casually open the door. And everyone's looking pretty good. I'm going to go sit on this guy again soon. Maybe this guy needs to get sat on soon too. Just thinking on everyone today. Or maybe I could just run up to him, paralyze him more, and do that later. Okay. So Cyclops has crash landed on this planet. He's kind of getting a lot of time to bond with his dad, figure out what's going on. And he's kind of just sad that he got abandoned by his dad, basically. As you kind of would expect. And there's one safe left here. And I really should just paralyze that guy. Because I can't do it anymore. So Deckard can come sit on him. This is the last safe. So my top concern is this guy. So he can go here, and then he can go here, and then he can go here.
Hey, investigating.
And now we're good. So now Shalem can close the door, and really both guys are going to start creeping up on me here. So they're going to go on melee reaction pretty soon here. And I kind of don't want to, I think I'm getting kind of greedy. Like, I feel like maybe everyone should just kind of book it for the exit. Like, I could have got more money, but these guys woke up a little bit earlier. So maybe I will just run for the exit. So I could just come over here. Yeah, I didn't even waste the power opening this. So I'm going to just put Banks here. Deckard is going to come sit on this guy. And really everyone is going to start looking into the exit pretty soon here. And Shalem isn't really recharged, so if they actually make it to the door, that's not going to be great, but I'm pretty sure their movement not high enough for this. So really everyone is now in running mode. I don't think they need to be in running mode. Almost everyone is in running mode. Making a ton of noise. That's okay. Banks is going to run over to this dude and then just syringe him again. And this guy, because I don't want him waking up. This dude has 2 turns until he wakes up. So really that prisoner is the guy I need to be moving first. Because I think this elevator only holds 4 people. And there's actually 5 of us. So that's going to take a little bit of time for that elevator to come back. So I left a lot of doors open on the other side down here. So it could be the case that everyone just runs in the wrong spot, which would be really nice. So I'm going to try to get as many people out in the first round as possible, and Deckard's going to kind of hang out by himself. And he's got his stealth cloak if he needs to, he can kind of just hang out. And everyone's kind of doing pretty good. Well, I mean, presumably doing pretty good. Based on no evidence. Yeah, that's good. Shalem has a gun. He has Shalem's rifle here. He can use that just to flat out murder people if he needs to. But I'd rather not do that. I pay a little bit of a fine to do so. Another thing I noticed last time, a few videos ago, is if you have Shalem on top of a guy, or anyone on top of a guy, then I can't do my melee reaction, because there's no place to put him, so I just get shot right off the bat. So that's not great. So really everyone can get out, except for Deckard. So Deckard is just going to hang real low, right by the door. Okay, the prisoner is clear, his finder's fee will be a good boost. Great. Okay, so I'm going to leave all the doors open except for the one where I actually am. And Deckard's going to be chilling on melee reaction until this elevator comes back. So, you get a little worried sometimes when they change the creative team on a comic, but I think I'm actually going to stick around for a while. Should be good. I've actually never had the case where I've had to jam 5 people into an elevator before, so I don't know how long it's going to take for it to come back. One more guard patrol.
Oh, what happened?
Yes. Oh, okay, cool. Elevator's back. So it feels like it took 2 or 3 turns there. So we're going to escape. Yay! So that wasn't total maxi of me, min-maxi, because I could have gotten more saves, but really should have sat on those guys a little bit longer. Not a huge deal. I have a ton of money right now. Not a ton. I have an acceptable amount of money right now. $2 grand. So everyone's going to get a little stealth boost, and that helps everybody move around more. And I'm going to save some money just in case like we run into those nano fabs, or something where we need to buy more incognito upgrades. So that pretty much covers it for this level. Doing better than we've ever done before. I'm going to hope that has to do with something with me talking all these moves out loud instead of just randomly goofing around, or just getting really tense. I'll go to Havana or San Francisco next time. There's a new mission in Sydney. So thanks for watching. If you like the video, hit like, and hopefully we'll make more of them if you like them. And until next time.